Hello, I'm Luke Neller and welcome to Best Replays of the Week. In today's episode, we'll see some great teamwork, an American pit bull defend its home, and an example of how to speed things up on Malinovka. Roll out! In the first replay, we have a big American dog guarding its turf. Titan 93 takes the T-110E5 out on the Tundra and defends the base against one and all. The battle is fought on the EU cluster. At the start, Titan joins the push on the west flank and lands the first hit on an enemy heavy. Home base defense looks a little light though, and the E5 heads back for guard duty. And not a moment too soon, the hills are swarming with enemies. The base will have to wait as this IS-3 needs to die first. Luckily, that doesn't take very long. An IS-7 and the E5 show their sides, but the gun doesn't bite hard enough at this range. The cheekiest enemy actually invades the circle and starts an early capture. Get off my turf! Ruff. Mine! The giant German Shepherd has friends, but the American Pit Bull just won't give up. After a long barking match, Titan charges in and rips the enemy apart. That'll teach him. Anybody else want some? Fierce as it is, the big dog can't help but notice it's all alone against four now. The others will be coming. Titan leaves the circle and kills the Tiger II from ambush. 3 left now. They just don't know when to give up, do they? Go away! Ruff! The second enemy makes Titan hesitate for a moment, but a quick flanking move takes care of it. Only small enemies left now, but the capture is nearly done. Titan lets the Borsig live and focuses on the rest. Success! The dangerous TD doesn't get another shot off, and then all that's left is getting rid of that yappy little thing in the circle. This takes a while, but when the enemy makes a mistake, it's all over. Victory for the big dog! The relentless base defense made Titan our Defender of the Week. Congratulations! Ruff! And now let's see some scouting with style. The 5916 lacks teeth, but it's got plenty of stealth and speed. It's not limited to a passive row either, as Tufik from the EU region will demonstrate. Bottom of the list on Malinovka, what's the little scout to do? Tufik chooses to win the match as quickly as possible. The little machine slips into a forward scouting position without getting detected. Allies provide the firepower, and the enemy team's base defenders are destroyed in a storm of gunfire. As soon as the last visible enemy goes down, Tufik leads the allies in a charge. The VK is completely surprised and doesn't manage to put up a fight. The prototype is next. It manages to squeeze off a shot, but other than that it dies just as easily. Are you guys ready? Here's the rest of them. And that's how you do it. A Malinovka victory in less than 7 minutes, made possible by expert scouting. Nicely done. And now for the traditional Top Gun of the Week killing spree. This time we unleash last-minute iron in the premium Cromwell. The map is Westfield, and the fight happens on the NA server cluster. Most of the teams spawn high, and the Cromwell charges up the hill to join them. Hey look, it's the first victim. Okay, now that looked painful. With half the health gone, Iron should use some cunning on the second one. Like that! Boom! This one looks softer. Thanks for the assist, guys. So many targets. M8A1, I choose you. Not quite fast enough, little tank. Death from above. No capture for you. Kaboom! Oh, someone else got that one. But this one's mine! That's 6 kills, but the Cromwell wants more. Are the rest of them up north? Here's the first one, but Iron is too cautious and others get the kill. The Jagdpanzer is a little tough from head on, so the Bishop gets to go first. Now it's your turn, TD. Take this! The Hellcat is trying to cap, but there's enough time to deal with the Sherman first. 9 kills down and hungry for more. Yikes, that struck a little close. The Hellcat puts up a terrific fight, but even with artillery support, it's not a match for the Cromwell. "18 hit points is cutting it a little close, though. Where are you, Artie? Let's finish this!" There it is. The SPG plays well and gets a good shot off, but victory goes to the Cromwell with 11 kills. Congratulations, Top Gun! And now an Su-100M1 double act from the EU region as Bartoszczu the Brave and Takuna drive into a Tier 7 fight on Windstorm. The matchmaking is very encouraging, so this is the platoon's fight to win or lose. Let's hope they're up to the task. The TDs head north and make short work of an A-44. The next targets are an artillery piece, which TAC takes down with a shot, and a sleeping Cromwell. Bartos and TAC have made it to the enemy's rear, and it's a great position for wreaking havoc. 3 enemies die in less than a minute! 3 kills each so far and plenty more to go. The TDs roll into town and start the cleanup. A few minutes later, the city is secure, and they have 5 kills each. 2 more to go, and by now you can probably guess how they will be shared. Bartosz chops up the dog and waits politely for TAC to take out the last enemy. Victory with 6 kills each. That was some very well-polished teamwork, equally impressive from both of you. I don't think the enemies really stood a chance. Well played. For the final replay of the week, we have the little tank that could. Panzer MG from the EU region rides an AMX ELC on steps. The little machine is at the bottom of the list, and it looks like a toy next to its teammates. At the very least, it's a good scout though, so Panzer parks it in a bush to observe the enemies. There's more to the EOC than that though. The 90mm cannon barks once and claims the first kill of the match. Panzer stays in cover, providing fire support for a while, and then goes on the hunt. This Su-100Y won't be killing any more allies. It looks like the A-44 could use a helping hand. Help comes a little late again, but there's always vengeance. The EOC speed makes it easy to go around and come at the cappers from a new angle. The first shot reduces the cap a little, and the second one practically resets it. Dealing with the ARL costs Panzer most of the little tank's hit points, but the capture is over. As the EOC backs away, artillery blows off a track. That was way too close. The track is fixed just in time so the tank isn't taken out like a sitting duck. Even so, the IS lands a shot which somehow fails to penetrate. Lucky! The RT tries again, but hitting the speeding EOC would be quite a trick. Since it just fired, it's helpless after being found. 2 top-tier heavies left to kill. A solo capture isn't that urgent, so Panzer heads over and kills the T-29. The Allies have a 4-to-1 advantage now, but killing a full-health IS is still a challenge. The KV-13 hesitates, and the first opportunity is lost. This isn't working. Better to wait for the VK as well. Damn it! The VK rolls in and blows up. It's now up to the med tank to create an opening. It's now or never. The remaining team get their act together and gank the IS good and proper. That guy really took some killing. Nice play from the bottom of the list, Panzer MG, crucial contributor of the week. That's it for this episode. You know what? Since the physics change, I've been useless on the ELC. Maybe I can try to copy Panzer MG to get better results. See you on the battlefield!